Jesteśmy po spektaklu Muzeum Wspomnień, teatru NIE z Norwegii, a razem ze mną dwójka aktorów, Iva Moberg, yeah? And Dagfinn Tutturen. Yeah? First of all, welcome and thank you very much for the performances. It was very interesting, I think, for us. And I would like to ask about the company, because it's international company. You work 12 years? Yes.
Since
together
2001 we work in 13 years, and some of the people are from the beginning of the company.
Yes.
I was one of the persons who started the company, and then Dagfinn is with us already some years as well.
2011, I think, or 10. Yeah.
So on the
one
road
actor is probably from England or Scotland, I don't know.
England, yeah.
And musicians are from Belgium. Okay. How many actors you are in the company? This all who have we seen on the performances, or are more?
No, there are more, and we also have more performances which we are touring, and we try to do it once a year. We meet all of us, and then we can be about 35 people.
Okay. How you work? You have some special method of working together? It is physical theater. It's mix of everything, but how it works in actor work?
It's challenging to say it in so short answer, but we have our own way of working. We work a lot with improvisation, and a lot with live music, and with the joy of being.
Yeah, playing. I think it's important in the making of the show. Also, that the group can get together and dare to be creative and come up with stuff and come up with a lot of stuff, and then at some point the director has to say, okay, we try this and this and this and this, and then we try this for a while.
And directors said this.
But
on the end.
It's totally in the end. It's a long period where we are trying out different things, and maybe 1 week we are working with this and this and this and this and this, and then it's not working, and then we skip it, and then it's something new coming in.
Okay, how became this performance? Museum of Memories.
It was Kjell Moberg who has the concept. He had the first idea to do this show, and he's also director of the show. And so we have been discussing many years, thinking about that this is what we want to do, and then we started to do it, and we were reading books. We are looking at different documentaries and studying different stuff about true stories of young people who experience suicide in their lives. And then we tried to do a performance, and it was not always so easy. But I mean, it's not only this show. We are working with the real stories, so the journey to that, it could be to the actual performance, could be quite intense, because then when we study the real stories, obviously it can be also very, very touching for us, and we have to talk a lot about that, so we understand what we at all are doing.
Who wrote the text, director, or it was improvisation between
I think,
actors?
Some of the monologues that I have, for example, it's like a bit improvisation and bit from Kjell and from books, and we found a structure. But all the between me and Kieran, the brother in the show, it's improvised. And then it was maybe typical NIE, I don't know, sometimes it was struggling for a long time, and maybe went too serious, and because it was this topic, and then couldn't find the twist. But then we were in Prague for 1 week working, and I think one day Kjell said, okay, make something about growing up, the two brothers, and then we made one scene, the first scene in the show about the football, and then after lunch, okay, make something a little bit older, and then we made the bedroom scene in the show, and then and then in 1 day we had like half the show like this, and then okay, it works, and then we feel okay, good, and then we can build on this. So it's in a way we know what we're looking for, but we have to see it before we find it. I don't know. we find it, and then okay, this is good, and we can work.
Yeah, I mean the journey can be quite long, and it can be
very
suddenly
short.
it can come
This is a
something,
theater.
and then it can be another journey how to keep it alive, and which things should be really there, which things can be there, and still there are bits and pieces which are improvised. That's how we. This is one of the main points how we work here with NIE, that we keep improvised bits in the shows. And this show now we played 150 times.
Wow.
So in this way we are trying to keep it alive.
Please explain why this kind of scenography is very original.
Originally we wanted to have the whole house, we wanted to have walls, we wanted to have roof, we wanted to be completely self-going, and we wanted to bring audiences somewhere in the nearest forest, and suddenly that would be that. And then we realized that it was one, difficult, but also not really needed, that we can do it in a different way. And that's how when our set designer, whose name is Katja Frederiksen, together with the director, they developed further the concept and made it into this room, which looks like archive, and which has different drawers, which contains things related to the theme of the performance.
So after performances, people can look what is there.
It's always the exhibition is after the show.
Yeah.
So it's performances and exhibition.
And people can both. They can look at things. They can listen things, and they can also write their own memories, which they want to leave with us. So we take them further on our journey. And
journey in the past.
In the future.
In the future.
But we bring the past to the future. No, it's
wow,
complicated.
Wow. They are passed into our future.
Okay.
No, but if people leave the memory and we bring them, I mean, you meant maybe something else.
Yeah, I think about these things here.
Oh,
they are from the past.
They are from the past.
That's why I said journey in the past.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I thought it was related to the memories we spoke about. Okay. Because people go and write their own memories, which we then bring further with us. What else to say about the scenography? It also has this role that it makes us together with the audiences into
very close
and very intimate space, and we believe and hope and think that it works like that people feel safe with us, and it makes our platform for being together with the audiences.
And because it works. I can say that it works like an audience.
Yeah. I think we the feedbacks we have is that it works. That when people come, they really manage to concentrate to be with us. And the team is obviously heavy. It's difficult, and so it's good that we create this special atmosphere.
So, when I was looking for the performances, I was wondering, is it a show for adult people, teenagers?
In Norway, we have played a lot for...
Some parts are okay, some parts are very strong, maybe not for teenagers.
We play this show from 15 years and up, and I believe that really from 15 until you are dead, you can see the show. It's not there is no limit for that. Okay. We play a lot for young people, for teenagers, from 15 years and between 15 and 20 maybe. But also we played several festivals and venues where we played for all ages. So
teenagers, how they jak oni react on these things from the past, because these things are understood for people who are 30, 40, not for so young people.
I think we did it deliberately in a way, because if we're gonna make a show for young people and try to be young or tell about growing up from a time when that we don't know, it would be difficult. So we choose to tell about our when we grew up and we are 30
about
and plus, and the 80s and everything that happened. And okay, maybe they cannot relate to Walkman or Chernobyl or all this, but they understand the core of growing up. It's some basic things that having a big brother, looking up, first time you kiss. It's some basic things that are universal, and so we don't need to. But of course the show reads differently when we have an audience like today. It's like laughters on different places because it was that year I remember. But for young people it's not, but it's okay. They understand that okay, it's their story, and we are invited into their story about growing up.
You are first time in Poland?
We have been playing in Poland something like 11 years ago.
Ooh, at the beginning?
In the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
We played our show Man on Journey Home.
Okay, so have a nice time, and thank you very much for the performances.
Thanks.
Thank you.